Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am in need of a pick-me-up after, for reference, I just finished watching the Brave Girls Goodbye epilogue film and listening to the song, and I'm in my feels. So I need a pick-me-up. And, yeah, we're back into the Fromis train. Hello, Flovers. So, thank you everyone for submitting to the community post. I think I have a rough idea of what you wanted me to listen to in terms of the B-sides. We did an entire marathon on the title tracks. If you want to watch that, that's on the channel. That's fairly recent, so it should be pretty fresh up there. We also got to watch Hayoung and Chiwon on Imujin Service, my favorite talk show on K-pop. And that was a splendid time. And now it's finally time to get into the B-sides. So many of you. Thank you, Flovers, for being very vocal about what songs you wanted me to check out, because thanks to your curation, there's a playlist of 11 Fromis B-sides to check out. Again, we're going to be breaking it to 3, 4, and 4, just so it's a little bit easier for you to consume and for me to keep track of. Because uploading a 2-hour long action in one piece is a lot harder than doing 3 40-minute ones, for example. These won't be 40 minutes long. Guarantee you. So, we're going to go in order, or release order once again. So, we're going to do 3 today. We're going to do Miracle. We're going to do 22nd Century Girl, the choreography version. Let's thank you, Fromist9 has a video of it. And lyric video for the fan song Clover. So, transition over one time. Before we start, Flovers, congratulations. You got yourselves a light stick, and now you're getting a full-length album next month. Ain't that exciting? That is... I'm surprised Fromis hasn't had a full-length album yet. They've been around for a very long time and not gotten a full-length album, and now you're finally getting one, so congratulations. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. So, Miracle. Now, for reference, out of the 11 B-sides I have listed, I've listened to one before. I've listened to Rewind from our Memento Box album before. Mainly because that was one of my favorite albums last year. And I go back to that song pretty often. And then I accidentally stumbled across Love Rum Pum Pum the other day at the University Library, and I'm still kind of ticked off about that, because I didn't realize artist or the song radio on Spotify would pull that up. But alas, did, and I kind of been spoiled to it. But I've only listened to it the one time, so I'm more than down for it. That'll be next time, though. But Miracle. This is from a very long time ago. Actually, let me pull up Spotify real quick on this screen. From Sit Ready Show. Fun. So Miracle is track number 3 on the Two Heart album. So this is their debut EP. What a good song Two Heart was, but like I very much enjoyed every single title track we checked out. And to be frank, Fromis have a very good track record for me in terms of their music, and I'm hoping their B-sides stay the same. So, here we go. Miracle. Ooh. EDM-y? Very EDM-y. Now, forgive the accuracy or inaccuracy of the lyric video. Frankly, I won't be paying too much attention to it, I think. Nice breakdown. Really nice breakdown. Taking it to halftime real quick. I can hear the beat building in the background, though. It really is just a nice electronic pop song, isn't it? that's a nice little revive in there. There's almost like... I said it, I think, on Glass Shoes, but there's an inherent J-popness to early Promise music I'm finding. Like, this type of song I can hear being sung from like Japanese idol groups. There's a style that's very similar to it. Big EDM breakdown into the bridge. Cheeky two-part harmony. Ooh, cutie, float on them vocals. Oh, damn it. Ignore the fact that I missed the drop twice there, but there is a very nice EDM-ness to this. I also really like that synth line in the background. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a very simple pop song, all things considered. Like, it doesn't take a lot of effort to break this song down. But I think that's why this song works, is because it's a really easy song to listen to. It's high energy, the speed is really nice, the sound is really good, especially if you like a more electronic sound. This electronic beat is something you could very well find on your like SoundCloud DJ type of beats, especially if you're more into like just your flat out electro music. I've definitely listened to songs similar to this in my EDM phase and really enjoyed it. So good start, very good start. I believe next up is 22nd Century Girl. It's a choreography version, and I said the choreography 9 version. If I'm correct in thinking, this originally was released when Fromist9 promoted as 8 because Gyuri was on Produce 48, right? Does that check out factually? That sounds about right. And when this dropped on the 2-Day album, so with Dugun Dugun. What a good song. And also Clover is on this album as well, which we'll be checking out after this. So here we go. Again, it's a very high energy... Ooh! Chiptune. It's not even just synth. Is it just me, or is it normal to think that Soyeon was getting utilized a lot more back then than she is now? In terms of like line distribution. Ooh. Bringing the beat very early. Okay. Ooh. up there with the vocals. Interesting choice to go really high on the last line of the chorus there. I quite like it. It's different. Also, that is such a satisfying transition to just have the members cross in front and then have a different member in center at the end of it. It's visually very satisfying. I like the way they bring in this really fast-paced beat on the build-up. Instead of just on the chorus, they bring it in early through the build-up as well. I think that's very cool. Hit the brakes. Lots of synths playing in the background. There's a Vocaloid ad-lib in the background that's way in the back. I can't make out what they're saying. And the beat introduction right on the downbeat this time instead of delayed. And that's how the song ends. There is a little bit of a fade out there. Like, the last note, you can kind of feel it almost like warping off into the background instead of just completely cutting it off. Okay. Hey! So, did older from us really run off of this, like, kind of electro sound then? At least from Miracle and 22nd Century Girl, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is that really electronic heavy. Don't get me wrong, I love this stuff. I love a good EDM and electro song. This one, you can really tell like the usefulness in this song and like in these songs, especially in comparison to what they do now. Like, you can tell this was from a time when they were a lot younger than they are now, because this is 5 years old now at this point, or will be 5 years old this year. And it just, the music they produce now, you can tell like their voices have matured and their sound has matured, but this is still has very strong kid energy, and I love that. Because they went and embraced that, and I think that's really important, especially for a group with, because there's a fairly wide age range, right? Because the eldest are 97 line, like myself, and then Jihon is 02, 03, right around there, right? Is there some 2000 line or some 01s, 02, 03, around that is where Jihon fits in, right? And even if their age range is like a little bit on the wider end, I think that's perfectly fine. And I like that even if they had like group elders in their group that were, like they were 21 Western age at this point, they're still embracing that youthful like kid energy, and I really appreciate that, because I think, especially today, I think groups are afraid of going with that youthful energy now. Like, Stacy's Teddy Bear is kind of like a callback to that youthful side, and I feel like that's very rare nowadays. I quite like this. Alright, last song for this installment is Clover, which I've been told is a fan song. And yes, this was the album without Gyuri in it. Man, it is going to be so strange for this next comeback because we're going to see this lineup again. Are we in the pre-chorus already? That was quick. I'm trying to pay attention to the lyrics for this because fan songs usually are really meaningful. I like the 1-2 verses and the 1-2 lines they have in this song. I think it's a really nice touch. Woo! Oh, that chord sequence! Again, it's that 1-2 line. I think that's so cool. Oh, we're getting a little bit of strings in the background as well. Ad-libs. I'm trying to not to get lost in the sauce, but these lyrics are making it really hard to pull my eyes and brain out of them. Nice top line change. Also, someone is flying on the ad-libs. And that's how the song ends. Oh, that's really wholesome. That's really wholesome. Oh, it's got me in my feels again, but for a completely different reason. I think it's really interesting that, like, the lyrics of this fan song, I think still, to this day, applies for them in a way that, like, their song's about, like, hey, we aren't really confident ourselves yet, but even through all the insecurities, thank you for sticking with us, and we hope you do for a very long time. And I think that's so sweet, because, like, they were still a budding rookie group at the time, right? Because pre-debut 2017, Two Heart was January 2018, and this would have dropped June 2018. So they would have been around for not even half a year yet. And they were already thanking their, like, diehard fans at this point. I think that's super cute. And they really were... You can kind of feel, like, without understanding the lyrics, you can kind of, like, feel their sincerity through the music. Just the key it's written in, the way the melodies flow, it's not meant to be a song that's, like, just listened to. It's a song that has such a deep and important meaning to it. I love it. I really do wish Giri got to be a part of this, though, but timing was unfortunate, and, well, we got her back for later releases and stuff, but fan songs hit different, man. Fan songs really do hit different. It's always a good time. Well, part one of the Fromest 9 B-sides, and I'm in my feels again. We started off in my feels from a different group, and now we're back in the feels. Damn. What is this group going to do to me? I am going to be broken with this group by the end of this. I'm telling you. But, Flovers, again, thank you for helping me through this little Fromest deep dive that we're doing, or that we've kind of gone back to again. Part 2 is coming out very soon. If not, it's already out. Little spoiler, we're getting into Lover Pom Pom, we're getting into Fly High, we're getting into Weather, and we're getting into Mulgogi, all the special videos for those. So look forward to that. But that's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more channel icons up there, you can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch this video mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.